The year was 1904. In the heart of Key West, a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto received a peculiar gift. It was a handmade doll, nearly 40 inches tall, crafted by the skilled artisans of the Stife Company. Dressed in a sailor suit and stuffed with wood wool, the doll bore a striking resemblance to young Robert himself. Little did anyone know, this seemingly innocent toy held within its stitched seams a darkness that would echo through time. The doll quickly became Robert's constant companion. He named it Robert after himself, and the two were inseparable. But what began as an ordinary childhood friendship soon took a sinister turn. Strange whispers and chilling giggles were heard emanating from Robert's room late at night. The once peaceful home was plunged into an unsettling disquiet. Robert would often be found talking to the doll, his voice shifting between whispers and high-pitched squeals. When questioned, he would claim Robert did it, blaming the doll for any mischief or mishap. His parents, initially dismissive, began to harbour their own fears. They too witnessed the doll's unsettling habit of changing expressions, its beady eyes seeming to follow their every move. The once loving home became shrouded in fear. Servants refused to enter Robert's room, claiming to feel an icy presence. Neighbours swore they saw the doll watching them from the windows, its menacing grin sending shivers down their spines. The rumours spread like wildfire through Key West, painting Robert the doll as a vessel of something sinister, something not of this world. Fearful for their son's well-being, Robert's parents decided to confine the doll to the attic. Footsteps echoed through the empty attic, followed by the sound of maniacal giggling. Some nights, a shadowy figure resembling the doll would be spotted lurking in the attic window, its eyes glowing ominously in the moonlight. Years turned into decades, and still the haunting persisted. Robert Eugene Otto grew old, but his attachment to the doll never faded. Even in adulthood, he continued to converse with his childhood companion, convinced of its sentience. The house at 534 Eaton Street, now known as the Artist House, became a place of dread and fascination, its walls whispering tales of the doll's uncanny power. After Robert's death in 1974, the Artist House changed hands several times, each new resident encountering the unsettling presence of Robert the doll. Objects moved inexplicably, electronic devices malfunctioned, and whispers of Robert did it echoed through the halls. Finally, in 1994, the doll was donated to the Fort East Martello Museum, its new home a place where it could be both observed and contained. But even within the confines of the museum, Robert's influence remains palpable. Visitors claim to feel a shift in the atmosphere when near the doll, a sudden chill or an unexplainable feeling of unease. Electronic devices still malfunction in its presence, and people report seeing the doll's expression change right before their very eyes. To this day, the mystery of Robert the doll continues to captivate and terrify. Is he a vessel for a restless spirit, a conduit for the supernatural, or simply a haunted relic of a bygone era? The answer, much like the doll itself, remains an enigma, shrouded in shadow and forever whispering on the winds of Key West. If you find yourself in or near Key West in the near future, don't forget to stop in and say hello. And remember, if you take a photo, don't forget to ask him first. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next video.